Hi guys, I am Brenner Hardy and I work with the Corcovado Foundation and the Biohostel project. The Biohostel project is owned and operated by Corcovado Foundation. When you stay here and you take our activities like tours or participate in the volunteer programs, you support the regenerative tourism. And let me show you about the facilities of the Biohostel. The Biohostel project are located in the south of Costa Rica, next to the Corcovado National Park.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcia and I'm one of the volunteers here at the Corcovado Foundation. I'm here to show you the greenhouse and the garden here of the hostel. This is where we grow most of the vegetables and herbs that then we use in the hostel and in our kitchens. And so yeah, if you come closer, here we prepare beds like this one, where then we plant different types of vegetables like pumpkins, like cucumbers, like beans and other types of herbs. You see here that most of them have already been growing quite a lot. And we have other types of herbs over there. And I'll show you. Like here we have basil, we have lettuce, and we have, I think this is pumpkin. And these are part of the activities that are taken care of by the volunteers like me, together with the leaders of the project. But we also have activities with the kids and environmental education. And if we go over there, we actually can see more of it. And actually one of them. Hello. This is our friend Alan, and he's one of our kids that helps in the environmental education. Here, kids can bring their own seed, their own seeds, and they can play and learn about how to plant them, when to plant them, and how to take care of them. They create the little pots, so they can use also recycled materials, and they can have fun and learn while also learning about how to monitor and take care of the plants. When these plants are getting bigger, then we can transplant them into a bigger pot. Here we have our warehouse, where we store most of our tools, either for the garden but also for different projects and for the kids environmental education group. So if you come in, you see we have plenty of tools for the gardens. We have the saws, we have the machetes, but we also have a lot of creative materials like colors, pencils and brushes, and other materials to create games and play with the kids for every sort of activity that the Corcovado Foundation organizes here in Drake Bay. In this corner we prepare our own compost, which is made by ourselves with a different mix of organic material. As you can see, it's a layered mix of old branches, leaves and other organic materials like animal waste, to which we actually add our own mountain microorganism that we prepare over here, and using a mix of molasses and water that then fermentates and becomes alive and nourishes the compost, which then we'll use in our greenhouse and gardens. Leaving the hostel, proceeding east for about 15 kilometers through the village of Rancho Quemado towards Rincon, we'll reach the Gulfo Dulce Biological Reserve, where the Corcovado Foundation leads one of its most important reforestation projects. The estate extends for almost 320,000 hectares, divided into woodlands, restoration areas, and pasture. Since the start of the project in 2021, the Corcovado Foundation has planted more than 2,000 trees in the areas, of which 1,800 only in 2022. It planted more than 70 native species of trees and is currently looking to extend the reforesting project to the remaining 4.8 hectares of grassland still left in the estate. A critical part of the project is the tree growth monitoring. Thanks to the work of volunteers, of environmental groups, of junior rangers and some members of local communities, every planted tree is assigned an identification tag with a code and a progressive number. The monitoring of trees is performed by sections, and it involves the periodical recording of the growth of each tree in centimeter, of the state of health of the branches and leaves, and of any other changes or damages caused by natural or human causes. With this information, it is possible for the Foundation to determine which species showed better adaptability or vulnerabilities. During the summer season, the soil gets particularly dry and prone to cracks and erosion, which represents a further challenge for the young trees and that require volunteers to water them directly to help them grow. Thanks to the reforestation efforts, it is then possible for the Corcovado Foundation to carry on important monitoring work of the local fauna and birds. The restoration of native trees in the estate allows the monitoring of movement of different species of birds and to understand how these are able to nest and feed off the fruits of the new trees over time. The trimester monitoring conducted by the Foundation demonstrated a growth in the presence of migratory birds, which highlights the importance of reforestation for biodiversity. Here we can clearly appreciate how the land changed from the original state of farmland and pasture to the lush woodland, resulting from the spontaneous regeneration of trees up on the hills and from the planned reforestation intervention carried out by the Foundation here in the middle section. 6 camera traps have also been installed to monitor the movement of mammals on a monthly basis. 2 of them are in the pastures, 2 in the restoration area, and other 2 in the spontaneous woodlands. The images and photos captured by these cameras allowed to record the presence of local species such as pumas, peccaries, and tapirs.
Thanks for your attention, and for more information, please visit our website or social media pages.